on journalists. So how do we assess this moment? I've been talking to the BBC monitoring journalist Vitaly Shevchenko.
He's suspected of trying to sell drugs, and that's why he was arrested on Thursday. Now, his friends and relatives and supporters say he's not the kind of person to try and sell drugs. He's a journalist.
And in terms of the press reaction, his supporters are saying, look, the volume of support for this man is evidence that this is a turning point, that people won't tolerate this level of pressure.
Indeed.
Would you assess it that way?
The word I keep hearing for the past 3 days is solidarity, journalistic solidarity. For the first time ever, 3 major newspapers in Russia came out with the same front page saying, "We are him, we are Ivan Golunov." And this is unprecedented. And also, to start with, protests do not happen in Russia that often. And whatever few protests we've seen in the past year or so, they've been about, practical issues like taxes or pensions or a church that's supposed to be built in the park. And now we're talking about journalism. And now the reality of Russia's media landscape is such that most Russians, they see journalism as something that doesn't really have much influence upon their daily routines. So what we're seeing now is very interesting and could potentially be a turning point.
Thanks to Vitaly. Now, in a few minutes on Outside Source, we're going to get you the latest from